Arate. Switch across to Shane Webb. Through ball to George Nora. George Nora attacking inside the box. But to no avail. Rockdale's defence airtight at this stage. Robbie Gomez attacking down the right. But cleared there by Mark Honzelaars. Noel Arate taking the ball through the centre. Matthew Ball. Scott Bailey. Denis Alilovic. Through ball there to Nick Bashevsky. Nick Bashevsky shoot, goal! What a goal, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Bashevsky takes one opportunity, curls it, pigeon, top right-hand corner, 1-0 Rockdale, ladies and gentlemen. What a fine performance there. Goal achieved from absolutely nothing. Full credit, though, to Nick Bashevsky. Saw his opportunity, saw the moment, pulled back, let it curl. Zlatko Yosefsky could do nothing. Let's see that on the replay. Through ball there by Richard Plesher. Certainly saw Nick Bashevsky far open on the left-hand side. Nick tucks the ball in. One shot, curls it, pigeon. Zlatko Yosefsky could do nothing. All Peter Tsakenis could do is sit there and watch. Rockdale City Suns, fantastic goal there. 1-0 to Rockdale. Bankstown resuming play. Bankstown appear to be a little bit shell-shocked. What a fine goal there by Nick Bashevsky. Noel Arate on the attack now. Through to Steve Liavis on the right. Steve Liavis trying to curl one in, but unfortunately couldn't go past Captain Courageous there, Richard Plesher. Matthew Borg. Trying to find some attackers there. Borg switches play across. Here comes Mark Honzelaars. Honzelaars shoots, but very, very wide. Steve Minoski again, never felt threatened whatsoever. Steve Minoski resuming play now. Alilovic on the attack now. Arate. Alilovic again. Fine game so far. Alilovic going into the centre of the box. Unfortunately met by Peter Tsakenis, who clears the ball through. Rockdale again. Cleared off the line there by Matthew Borg. Shane Webb with the ball now. Back to Honzelaars. Honzelaars back to ball. Looking for some players there. Matthew Ball. Robbie Gomez on the attack now. Trying to find some attack. Tries to put a through ball through, but cleared there by Peter Tsakenis. Steve Ulau. Steve Ulau was trying to find some attackers there by Bankstown, but nowhere to be seen. Taking the throw in now. Severino. Tightly defended there by Tony Dew. Severino playing the ball back through to Peter Tsakenis. Tsakenis to Toposki to Shane Webb. Honzelaars. Honzelaars puts the long ball through there to trying to find Shane Webb into the box. But superbly saved there by Scott Bailey. This Rockdale defence certainly Bankstown finding it very difficult to break. Corner being taken by Noel Arate. Back header shot there by Daniel Severino, but wide again. Geez, this Bankstown City Lions squad trying to find it very, very difficult to get that ball into the back of the net. Shots going wide from pillar to post. Steve Minoski certainly slightly threatened there, but Bankstown just not on target, trying to get that ball into the back of the net. Interestingly enough, in today's game, some of these fine players we've got from both clubs have also had the luck and been fortunate enough to play some international football. In his earlier career, Robbie Gomez had trials in Spain. As we know, Nick Bashevsky's come from a recent stint in Europe, and Bankstown's Daniel Severino, having tasted first-class football in Italy and in the UK. Daniel being brought down by Apoleschi, not happy with the outcome. Free kick to Bankstown, quickly taken there by George Nora. No, it's Alex Toposki. Must be their hairstyles. Toposki again. Toposki trying to find the through ball there. Free kick to Rockdale. Robbie Gomez being brought down, quick take. Robbie changes his mind. Scott Bailey trying to find a hole there in the Bankstown defence. Arate to ball. Ball plays it wide to Steve Jarvis. Steve Jarvis trying to find. Unfortunately, Arate was nowhere to be seen. Jew playing a cross ball there to Apoleschi. Arate. Severino looking for the Bankstown attack. Priscello switches across to Peter Tsakenis. Tsakenis looking for Honzalars. Honzalars looking for that slight gap that Bankstown needs to equalise. Honzalars on the attack again now. Crosses, trying to find Steve Jarvis on the outside of the box. Cleared by Tony Jew for Rockdale. Rockdale on the attack now. Lilovic to Gomez. Gomez trying to find a hole. Unfortunately, he can't beat the strength of young Matthew Priscello. He's a fine player, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew Priscello, certainly in all football pundits' eyes, a certain candidate for the new and up-and-coming A-League here in Australia. Scouts here at today's game, watching a few of the stars from both squads, namely Nick Bashevsky, Matthew Priscello, Daniel Severino, who've caught the eye of some of the coaches and agents representing the A-League clubs. Corner to Rockdale. Finally cleared there by Zlatko Yasevsky. Unfortunately, Noel Arate couldn't clear it off the line.
Oh, no, I'll do this. Get the goal again.
Robbie Gomez having a nice stroll to take the corner there for Rockdale. Great crowd here today at Jensen Park, may I say. Record-breaking crowd for the club. A record-breaking crowd for the New South Wales Premier League here in New South Wales in Australia. Corner taken by Gomez. Cleared off the line there by Nora. Tony Jude trying to find one of his players. Scott Bailey, through ball to Nick Bashevsky. Nick Bashevsky trying to switch play. Safely into the hands there of Zlatko Yasevsky. Denis Alilovic finding a bit of a weakness there in Shane Webb. Takes a bit of a shot. Oh, cleared by Zlatko Yasevsky. What a shot! That tells you the craftsmanship and the marksmanship of this gentleman taking that shot. But hey, let's not withstand. Look at that on the replay here. Takes the ball, seizes the opportunity, looks around him, around Peter Tsakenis, and bang. But what a save by Zlatko Yasevsky. I'll tell you what, I reckon the nail polish is off his fingers, let me tell you. Fine save there by Zlatko Yasevsky. Corner to Rockdale. Rockdale seems to be on the attack now. Lilovic placing the ball there for the corner. Nicely cleared there by Mark Honzalars. Tower of strength at 6'4", let me tell you. He's one hell of a sight when you see him there in the defensive formation for Bankstown. Bankstown today playing in a flat 4-4-2 formation, as is Rockdale playing in a 4-4-2 formation. But so far the defences of both squads are keeping them in the game. Corner again to Rockdale, cleared by Honzalars. Savaris, cross ball through. Cleared off the line there by Peter Tsakenis. Through header by Daniel Severino. Back to Richard Plesher, the tower of strength for Rockdale. Richard puts the ball straight into the centre again. Peter Tsakenis. And what a fine season Peter Tsakenis has had here at Bankstown so far this year. Having coming back to play in the New South Wales Premier League side from the former NSL team of Newcastle United, who are also, ladies and gentlemen, in the forthcoming A-League competition, being rebadged as the Newcastle Jets under the auspice of Jean-Paul Demarine, former coach of the Marconi Stallions. Tony Jew. Jew to Alilovic. Challenged there by Steve Liavis. Quick free kick taken there by Tony Jew. Alilovic again, attacking Bankstown's line. Liavis clears the ball through. Ilya Prinzowski. Foul there, but the referee didn't see it any other way. That was certainly a yellow card in my eyes. Bankstown very lucky to escape a free kick there. Bankstown on the attack now. George Nora. George Nora to Toposki. George Nora saves it again. Throw in there to Bankstown. Steve Liavis. Quick throw in there. Toposki. Toposki to Arate. Arate to Severino. Severino dropping back. Switches play to Shane Webb. Shane Webb looking for his players. Matthew Borg. George Nor on the attack now. Through ball to Alex Toposki. Quick shot. Now Arate. Oh, finally saved there by Steve Minovsky. Geez, this boy's had a wonderful game so far. Let's see that on the replay. Straight through to Noel Arate. Quick thinking. Bang. Steve Minovsky saves the day for Rockdale. Let me tell you, there's only been a few opportunities here by the Bankstown side, and this Steve Minovsky's really proven his worth there for Rockdale. Bankstown on the attack again now. Cleared through by Tony Jew. Throw into Bankstown. Fine save there previously by Steve Minovsky. Matthew Pacello. Pacello switching play. Peter Tsakenis. Peter Tsakenis switching play again across to Georgie Nora. Shane Webb. Shane Webb trying to find a gap in this Rockdale defence, but let me tell you, it's trying to find a needle in a haystack at this stage. Clearance there by Mark Honzalars. Matthew Pacello unfortunately couldn't keep the ball into play. Silly mistakes like that can cost clubs dearly. Alilovic. Alilovic back to Tony Jew. Jew not taking any chances. Back to Richard Plesher. Rockdale trying to hold possession. Trying to find a kink in the Bankstown armour. Plesher through ball. Trying to find Dennis Alilovic. It was a little bit too far. Liavis through ball, trying to find Daniel Severino. Tony Jew. Jew trying to find an opening, but Ilya Prinzowski, the new signing there for the Rockdale City Suns from the Central Coast United outfit, just didn't have the legs to carry him through. Bankstown on the attack now. Silly mistake there by Shane Webb, giving opportunities back to Rockdale. Rockdale on the attack now. Prinzowski. Robbie Gomez. Gomez crosses the ball across. Neatly saved there by Matthew Pacello. Let me tell you, this Robbie Gomez is being a bit of a handful there for the Bankstown squad today. Again, another former Bankstown boy who won the title with the Bankstown City Lions last year, defeating the Belconnen Blue Devils, as they're called today. Bankstown on the attack again. Cross there by Wall, trying to find, but safely into the hands of Steve Minovsky. Tony Jude taking the ball back up again. Savaris. Savaris finding a hole there with Ilya Penzoski. Penzoski trying to beat his man. Nice cross there, but saved by Peter Tsakenis. Alex Toposky on the attack now. Ball. Oh geez, I tell you what, this Rockdale defence, it's certainly airtight so far. Steve Liavas puts his body on the line trying to get the ball off Lilovic. Rockdale on the attack again now. Penzoski, but Liavas saves the day for Bankstown. Severino. But Bankstown's left midfield nowhere to be seen. Shane Webb. Severino. Toposky trying to find a switch there. Trying to put a through ball there to Noel Arate. Noel Arate shoots. Oh, this Steve Minovsky is having a fine game here for Rockdale. Let me tell you, he gets all my points so far. Steve Minovsky, certainly talent for the future. Rockdale on the attack again now. Oh. Denis Lilovic, heavily attacked there by player manager Peter Tsakenis. Free kick to Rockdale. Today's game, ladies and gentlemen, proudly brought to you by OzzyMak TV, Riberovsky Catering and the Imperial Travel Group. Back on his feet again. Denis Lilovic taking the free kick. What a wasted shot. Bankstown on the attack now. Shane Webb going up the left-hand side of the field, trying to find for some Bankstown players. Puts a through ball through. Trying to find Daniel Severino. Being tightly marked there by Scott Bailey. He gets around Scott Bailey. But, unfortunately, that's what happens when you try to hang on to the ball for too long. And especially when you're up against a seasoned campaigner like Scotty Bailey. Robbie Gomez on the attack now. Robbie Gomez looking for some players. Silly through ball there, saved by Alex Toposky. Did all the hard work, but unfortunately things didn't pave his way. Bankstown again on the attack now. Alex Toposky. Toposky puts the ball through. Silly chances like this go wasted. Obviously the nerves are getting to the better of the attackers of Bankstown and of Rockdale. But so far in this game, Rockdale had one opportunity and they put the ball in the back of the net. Steve Minovsky clearing the ball through. Bit of a handful there, Denis Lilovic for the Bankstown defence. Puts the through ball there through to Gomez. Gomez chips the ball across. Bashevsky's been fouled. Tsakenis is trying to take the argument to the referee. Walk away, Peter. Clear foul. Once the whistle's been blown, players of your stature know better. Certainly a critical part of the first half here, ladies and gentlemen. Free kicks like that don't earn you any points with your supporters. Zlatko Jaseski's organising his wall. Denis Lilovic taking the free kick. Hits the wall. Back to Richard Plesher, who takes a shot way over. That was a long Gary Owens there by Richard Plesher. Very favourable if he was playing the AFL code. Unfortunately, the ball didn't find its mark. But again, Rockdale appear in the first half to be making the most of their opportunities, most of the breaks. Notwithstanding a couple from Bankstown. Apolleski. Gomez. Apolleski again. Finding Max Savaras. Matthew Priscillo. Dennis Lilovic trying to find Nicky Bashevsky. Nicky Bashevsky inside the box. Cross back. Shot wide. Oh, what an opportunity gone begging there by Rockdale City Suns. Zlatko Yosevsky had nowhere to go. Jeez. What a great opportunity there for Rockdale gone begging. You don't need too many of these certain mistakes in a game like this today. Liavas heads the ball across. Jew playing it defensively back to Plesher. Plesher trying to find his man. Unfortunately, bit of a clash there by Ilya Prinsovsky, it appears, and Nick Bashevsky and Steve Liavas. Referee having a few words there to Stevie. Keep the tempo down a little bit. That just proves to you that today's encounter is not one to be taken aback. Both sides having a lot of respect for each other, but also not giving anyone the opportunity, putting their bodies on the line. Matthew Ball. Gomez trying to find Ilya Prinsovsky on the right there, but safely into the hands of Peter Tsakenis. Ball played back, silly mistake there by Zlatko Yosevsky. Rockdale on the attack now. Possession-wise, you'd have to say Rockdale being the stronger of the two squads. Most of the opportunities that have come through from today's game have come through Rockdale. One of them obviously finding the net. Rockdale on the attack now. Savaras. Back to Gomez. High clearance there by Mark Gonzalez. Tony Jew. Fine cross there, but safely into the hands of Mr. Illustrious Zlatko Yosevsky. Rockdale on the attack again now. Peter Tsakenis putting his body on the line. Noel Arate. Bilakovic trying to find the Rockdale attack. Puts the through ball there through to Nick Bashevsky. No, it wasn't Nick Bashevsky, it was Ilya Prinsovsky, who unfortunately couldn't place the ball under his sweet spot. Bankstown on the attack again through Shane Webb. Silly mistake there, giving the ball, giving possession away. This rock solid defence of Scott Bailey and Richard Plesher, proving a bit of a handful here for the Bankstown City Lions attack. Tony Jew. Liavas. Prinsovsky. Bilakovic. Free kick there given to Rockdale. Stevie Liavas being spoken for the third time. Let me tell you, he's a bit lucky today not to receive a couple of yellows.